Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of the just one nibble at a time. I was going to finish working on in the closet, but Daniel's got to fix the vacuum, and I have a hard time with like screwdrivers and stuff because of my fingers and curling and weakness and stuff. However, I'm going to come in the kids' room. I'm going to tell you the kids' room is a hot mess express. Things need to get organized. I've already went through Mason's clothes. I got to go through Aubrey's, and I got to go through Lex's, and I'm going to put some things where they need to go. They have hammocks. That's what they sleep in. There is a bunk bed in their room. That will be taken down sometime this year because the bunk bed system just doesn't work with them. However, the hammock system does. And I got to move Lex's pack and play around in here in this room. So I don't know what all's going to get done today, but this will be a part of that, and then we'll come back to the closet when ready. Let's show.
Oh.
What happened? Press the play button. Sit down. That way don't break it. Alright, hold on. Alright, see, like, I told them to clean it, and this is how they cleaned it. When they have places that their stuff can go, and they each have their own little toy bin. Okay. Alright. Alright, this is going to be like a weird different angle. This is the best setup I can do for you guys. Basically what I started for myself was oh goodness, hold on. Let's try it. Alright, I'm going to hold you for a second. So, basically I'm going to do, instead of, like how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time, what you do is, for me and like my energy level and my like physical abilities, I'm going to have to do one nibble at a time, where instead of like doing, like this dresser right here behind me, hold on. This is easy to do. It's just 2 drawers, but if I wanted to, I can do 1 drawer and then that'd be it for the day, and the next drawer tomorrow. However, I can do both of those drawers, and then like there are some days like I have to do just like 1 drawer, basically 1 cubic shelf, one, like that's it. That's the majority of days. But with all of this being said, I am going to start on Lex's, and I'm going to go through his clothes. I've decided that 1 bag a day, or if it takes me a couple of days to fill this bag, that's fine. But my goal is to fill a 1 trash bag with stuff at least once every couple of days to once a day, you know what I mean? Once a week is when I'm having like a super bad week. And then I have a savings challenge going on where however many bags I save, it's $1, or how many bags I donate, it's $1 a bag. I'm not selling anything, but just motivation. And then at the end of the year, I can see how many I've gotten rid of, because like if I get rid of 5 bags in January, that's $5 that I have to give myself. If I get rid of 10 in February, that's $10 I have to give myself. And it'd just be like cool, like, hey, I had the capacity to get rid of, I think the goal was 180 bags for the year of 2023. And that includes like little bitty grocery bags, that includes like boxes of stuff, like whatever it is. Appliances are going to be, appliances and furniture, anything that cannot fit in a box and a bag is going to be $5 that I have to give myself. So it's gonna be fun. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, so this is like as good as y'all are gonna see me. Okay, I have a Sharpie so I can label this bin over here. This bin is going to be the kids' like sweaters and jackets and stuff like that. It's gonna go, I think it's gonna go Mason, Aubrey, Lex. Here's my bag. I can come back in here with a trash bag and get up all the trash. I think I'll do that tomorrow while the kids are in school. But for right now, I want to get clothes. like Lex's clothes. He does have other clothes. They're in like our laundry baskets and stuff. I will add those when they're washed. I'll add the ones that are too small into here. Lex is almost 3. He'll be 3 in March. And he's to the point where now he is starting not to... Ooh, them are dirty. He's starting to not be able to fit his 12-month clothes. Like, it's his pants. Like, his pants, he's so skinny in the waist that he could still wear 12 to 18-month pants. But it's just, he can fit 18 months now in the waist a little bit better, and he can fit 2T clothes really well. So it's just that waist. So I got to go through and get rid of all of his 12-month clothes. Couple of things in here. Lex has a pair of shoes that Daniel got when he was like 4 or 5 months old, and you know, it's okay. Daniel is his first biological child that he's ever seen like grow up. Lex is Daniel's only biological child. So it's not the fact that like he has other kids, he don't see them. No, it's literally when we got together, he didn't have any kids, and I already had Mason and Aubrey, and then we had Lex together. But anyways, he got these shoes because he was like, oh, he's to be 8 months old soon. He can fit these. Now they're size 8, and now Lex can fit these. So which is awesome because I think he's got a pair of size 7 Baby Shark shoes, and he can sit there and wear these now because pretty soon he's going to be too big for his Baby Sharks, and that boy loves his Baby Shark shoes. He's had a size 3, a size 4, a size 5, a size 6, and a size 7. He's had 5 pairs of the Baby Shark shoes in that size, and then there was 2 times that we've had to go and replace the one set because one time Daniel took Lex to his appointment and he lost one of the shoes out in the parking lot, and then the other one was because I forget what the other reason was, but basically he forgot, or like, it wasn't Daniel, it was a mixture of both of us, and we misplaced it, so we had to get like a whole nother set of the same shoes. So he's had like 6 pairs of the same shoes. Okay, so I can pull these out. I must... Now that I went through there, I didn't take inventory of what and all he had, what and all he needed. When it comes closer to his birthday in March, and I like go through all the other clothes and put them in there. Like, I know kids are constantly wearing clothes. Part of being a human is you're always going to have something dirty when everything else is getting clean. However, I want to see what else he's got that is in dirty clothes too, and then I can figure out what and all he needs. I think he's gonna need a couple of pairs of pants. He's good on socks. He's good on PJs. He's gonna need a couple of pairs of pants and maybe like 1 or 2 shirts. And I think that's it. But like I said, he does have other clothes in there. So I bet so much garbage in this room. It's not even funny. want to do this whole area over here. Like, this is what the kids do. They just, like, cram stuff into a corner. And it drives me bonkers. And honestly, you know what? I'm, like, in this in-between where had I have done the clothes, had I have done trash first, there was, like, toys and everything on top of it. And, you know, rule is if it's on the floor, it's thrown away. Especially when it's, like, the 3rd or 4th day there. Because you don't pick them up, keep them clean. But today, I'm being nice, and I'm letting them keep their belongings in his toy bin. I'm not really going through his stuff. I am, but I'm not. Clothes don't go in there. Chewed up stuff. So, one bite at a time. In this area. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Y'all, look what I found. So, the kids haven't used this in like forever, and this has probably been sitting over in that corner for about a year, because just like, I don't even know, but you see, like, why is he hiding clothes everywhere? I had to get a trash bag. All this garbage was driving me insane. Okay, it only took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to move his packet play from here to over there. And it's got wheels. The wheels are on the other side. So yeah, I had to like lift up this end, push them, and slowly move everything. You like it right there? Yeah. I might have to, me and Daniel, or me and the kids might have to like rotate him around, because there's a hole on the one side of the packet play that he uses to like grab his blankets and stuff out of. And like toys and whatnot. So, whew, I'm out of breath. Okay. So he's moved. Okay, on to, like, look, y'all. And I've been at this for like 45 minutes now. Like, this ain't even funny. Oh, Lord. Not the fact, well, it's partly the fact that I'm starting to get wore out, but it's not that per se. It's the fact that I had to move his pack and play. And easily for somebody else, a pack and play is like super easy for somebody else to move. However, not for somebody with muscular dystrophy. And I need to sit before I fall. So, alright, let's get into this. Okay, I changed my mind. Instead of doing keep and get rid of, right now for what I'm doing, I'm going to move the donation that away and the trash bag that away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, like, here's the clothes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this with me, get up all the clothes, but I'm going to do a pile of trash, the big stuff, and I'm going to do toys. Then from there, I'm going to narrow it down, because right now, having to twist and turn and move and figure out like everything, it's not going to work. My dogs are barking because they hear me moving around in here, and they think like something either A, happened to me, or B, somebody's breaking into the house. However, over here in the closet, between their clothes bin and their wall, they got a bunch of trash over there, and I can reach in, but I can't really reach in to grab everything. So When I get over there, I'll show you that bit, but yeah. That'll probably be the kids reaching in and grabbing stuff because their arms are smaller. Alright, let's get into this part. Okay, so these are, you get to go to Lowe's and you get to go in and build and get like goggles and everything. You get to build like your own kit. My grandfather did these all the time with us when we were kids. Absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. It's free if you guys want to take your kids to go do them. However, my grandmother got a bunch of these from Lowe's for all the grandkids, and somewhere in the mix of them opening them on Christmas at my grandmother's instead of waiting like they were told, they lost the pieces between my grandmother's house and here, and then like 2 weeks that we did after Christmas, we did Christmas, so the pieces aren't all here. Lex has a pirate ship that he got from Grand Honey and Grandpa Daniel's mom and dad, Lex's grandparents, the kids' grandparents, but just so y'all know who. And they came with these little people. Lex loves that pirate ship, and he loves the little the pirates and all the people that came with it. It's a Pirates of the Caribbean set, and he loves them. Mason's rocks. Not getting rid of these rocks. He collects these rocks and he paints them and puts them out. That's something that I started with him when he was little, and that's what he does. So I'm not getting rid of any of his rocks. However, he's going to have to put these up. Okay, so when it comes to stuff like this, I don't really go through their bags. I just make sure like there's no food wrappers or anything in there that can cause or draw mice. Make sure there's no open food and stuff. However, like things that they have in here, like Mason's got his favorite cars down in here, and he's got some Lego pieces in here. That's him. I'm not going to change that about him. I'm not going to make him. I gotta figure it out. Okay. This is a scarf that Mason's 3rd grade teacher, Miss Alexander. I can't remember if. See, Mason said he can't remember if it was a sister in Christ that made it from her church, or if it was her sister that goes to church with, like, her sister that goes to church with her. But I thought this was so neat. He loves this. Everybody in his class got one. It was fantastic. Awesome. I'm not going to do this on camera, but let me show you. So there's Lex's toy bin, Mason's, Aubrey's, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to not dump them out. Well, I gotta go through Aubrey's. Aubrey's don't have that many toys. She just recently got rid of a bunch for Christmas to give to the Salvation Army for kids that need toys. But however, she got rid of a bunch of her clothes. I just need to go through and figure out what is the boys's and what goes where. Just because like I threw all of the toys in that bin while I was cleaning up this area. So let me do that. Before I do that, I do want to say, yes, the kids have their own individual bin, but they share all their toys. And Mason has a hard time sharing. It's part of his ODD. We're working on that with him. But however, if we give them a sense of, you know, this belongs to me, but I'll share it, it's teaching them that this belongs to me, instead of putting it in, because I've done this before, and you know, if you put all your toys in one bin and everybody shares it, that is fantastic, that is great, that is, you know, kids do have tendencies of not wanting to share. But if you know, depending on your house and everything, this is just what works for us, because it's teaching them that they do have things that belong to them, but they can share it. And then it teaches them too, like I said, this system is what works in my house. Like if Lex has something of Aubrey's and he knows that it's Aubrey's, he will put it back in Aubrey's bin when he's done playing with it. Instead of when they get a little bit older and they're like, because like I said, I've noticed this, instead of them getting a little bit older and when they were younger, they had like one big bin that they had to share. And they're like, oh, just belongs to everybody, that's where it goes, you know, like that's fine. But like now that we do this, Aubrey actually, she was 5 last year when I started. Well, she was 5 over the summer when I started this. Wow, that was last year. She'll borrow something of Mason's. Mason says she could play with it, and then instead of just putting it back or setting it down somewhere, she's like, hey, this is Mason's. Mason trusted me to play with it. I'm gonna put it back where it goes. You know what I mean? Makes sense? Makes sense, Jelly Bean? It's teaching them to respect it instead of going, well, this is mine too, I can do whatever I want with it. You know what I mean? All right, let me do all this. So before, and I'm not vacuuming the floor today, like y'all already know my vacuum's out. So before, all right, I got this to do, just this. And then I think if I'm physically able to, I'm gonna move that dresser over there on the other side, move that bin down. That way it will give enough room for Mason, and just, I'm gonna see if I can move this. Last time I couldn't move it at all. I don't think I can move it now, but you know, you never know until you try. Alright, so that's all I gotta get over here. On this side is the train. It looks like a straw, but I can't believe they had a random box just full of clothes. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But I've got this, and then I've got to clean up the top of there. This is a mission. I'm still doing the one bite, or the one nibble at a time. It's just, you know how like when you just start something and you only planned on, like I only started planning on doing this with Lex's clothes and Aubrey's clothes, and it just turned into this thing that like I couldn't do B without C, and I couldn't do C without D, and I couldn't do D without getting G, and it was just so much. Hold on, wait a minute. What are you doing? I see you. What is that? Is that an elephant? You have an elephant? Ow, ow. You can put him out. It's okay. Drop him. I'll get him. Thank you. Well, baby. Yeah, you got your broom. Don't worry, he's not being neglected. He likes watching cars, and this is like when I have something that I have to do, and I mean, he's a toddler, and what he's watching is he's learning. So I'm not like anti-screen time. He's not going to watch things. It's not like nothing like that. This is literally his time when I have to do something. He sits there, like if I'm in my room and I have to, like, I don't even know, like anything. If I have to go through something, or I got to work on something, or make a phone call, like he's got a screen time. He does play a lot though. He plays a lot. So there's like a really well balance. Is there days where he's super addicted to screen time and all he wants to do is watch Rooms and he cries? Yes. But other days, it's fine. All right, on to this part. And this is going to be a really long video, so be prepared. That stuff over there, like the like Aubrey's sleep mask and her letter or her card from her teacher right before she retired and all that. That's going to go in these drawers. I originally planned these for sweaters and stuff, but I'm okay with them using it to put their individual things into. Perfectly fine with that. I'm going to be getting some hooks so they can hang their clothes or hang like their sweaters and stuff. So it'll all work out, but I'm going to put this all up and then I'm going to get, those clothes fell when I went to go toss them in the hamper, but, I got to get those cars and everything, and I'm going to move those around. I will say my body's killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. All right. I will probably be editing this video tomorrow. I'm throwing away trash right now. But yeah, this video will probably be edited tomorrow or during Lex's nap time, because Lex's nap time starts in 50 minutes. And I will be out of here to let him take a nap. So, yeah. All right. Okay, I just spent 20 minutes trying to figure out where to put everything. So let me show you, okay? Because this is where I'm trying to figure out what to do. So Mason's hammock goes from here to over here, okay? I was going to put the Echo Dot over there, but for some reason I couldn't get to work in the outlet, but the outlet works. I don't understand. That way, with Lex being over here and the Echo Dot like close to him, like in this facility, he can't mess with it if it was over here. But I got it to work over there. There's an outlet right here, but because of that board being there from the bunk bed, I can't use that spot right now. This sucker's a pain in the butt to move. But what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking about moving Lex back to over here on this side. Well, first I'm going to unhook that and hook it back. And then I'm probably going to move Lex right here. Move this maybe like over there. There's a hole in the wall. I don't know. People like, I gotta get it patched. I don't even know. It wasn't even done right. It wasn't my grandparents' fault, because I lived in this room for 14 years and my parents lived in there for many years before. So I don't understand why there's a big gaping hole, except for the person that like tried to redo everything. Now there's a hole. However, I'm going to put these toys over there. I'm not getting to Aubrey's clothes right now. That's just not happening at all. That'll be another video. But this is what's left. This array. Actually, I'm thinking for a moment being, I'm going to move these up along that wall in front of there, and then when the kids get home we can move and situate, because I gotta go sit down. I gotta sit down. Alright, gotta go get something to drink.